What's up? This is Jeremiah from Music Insider TV, and we're here with Open Your Eyes. How are you guys doing?
Doing great, man.
Feeling fine and dandy in Orangevale tonight.
Good. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
That's great. We're all feeling
fresh.
great. Yeah.
You guys want to tell us your names and what you do in the band?
Sure. I am Justin, and I play guitar, and I sing in the band.
I'm Kamran. I play bass in the band.
My name is Sandra, and I play drums.
We're here at the Boardwalk on the Visions tour alongside I Set to Kill and One Eyed Doll. This is the last day of the tour, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
How has the tour been?
It's been ridiculous.
Yeah, we've
Crazy
done
long.
Yeah.
crazy long. Like we had a little extension too beforehand. We did a couple shows. We did like our album release, like a little preview for some fans of ours back at home, and so we've been gone since March 12th, and it's April 30th. So I think it's like 8 weeks now. So it's been a while, but I mean it's been awesome. Sold out shows every so often. You know, people are liking the album. There's been a lot of fans coming out the show, so it's been really good. Grateful for it.
Definitely.
You guys have stated that, and quote, we lived off Taco Bell and slept in a car for a year to promote this band. Do you think this has paid off?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I would say so. We definitely upgraded because we used to sleep in a car. So now we got a luxurious gold van over there, and it looks so gorgeous. So still, it's huge.
And we still live off Taco Bell for the most part, but with the exception, sometimes Sandra and I get a nice pizza to share.
Truth or Consequences came out March 25th, 2016, and this was your guys' first full-length album?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was our first full length. I think it was recorded like 3 years ago, so it's been a long time coming, and we're finally just so stoked. I think it was probably the longest patience exercise I've ever had to go through. I'm sure Kamran feels the same. It was miserable for a while, trying to find
patience either. I'm always bouncing around doing 10 million things. So
and it's like trying to find the right home for your record is a really, really, really important process that you need to like pay close attention to what the decisions you make. So it was hectic at times for sure.
Yeah.
But we got through it, and we're here.
It was produced by Brandon of Atreyu, too. How was working with him?
It revolutionized my life, hands down. I mean, there's no other way to put it. Like, I've never met somebody that's taught me so much in such a small amount of time about so many huge things that I could use forever in my life,
People don't know this yet, and I'm going to sound maybe a bit crazy saying it, but Justin will back me up, that Brandon is the Dave Grohl of the scene, and nobody just knows it yet.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows it yet. He is a monster musician on every instrument, such a wise person, knows the ins and outs of the industry like there's no tomorrow, and such an all-around great guy. So that guy, I'd never seen a world-class musician like that in front of me in the studio where his voice is perfect every single day. Drummer, perfect every single day. His mind, his ideas he comes up with.
Attitude, perfect every day.
Yeah.
Father Brandon.
Yeah.
He's
we're
excellent.
definitely big fans of Brandon and would love to work with him again for the next record.
Mm-hmm.
You guys worked with Craig Mabbitt, too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Craig's a cool dude. He, what we used to do is when we said we lived inside of our car for a year and stuff, we used to like follow Escape the Fate tours because people used to tell us we sounded like Escape the Fate. I mean, we have guitar solos and a high-pitched singer, so I guess that's what did it. But basically, we used to follow Escape the Fate tours in our car, selling our demo every day in the lines. And Craig thought it was awesome. He really enjoyed our band and enjoyed our hard work, and he wanted to help us out. So, I mean, we take the offer. He's a great guy, great singer. So.
Yeah, we all love his voice too. Like his voice was something. Like I know Kamran's a really big fan, and I am too, of his vocal tone, and that's special to have somebody in your album like that. Like, and for him to be on it was really
overall. Awesome. Once again, I mean, like I know it sounds dumb, but an overall great guy. I mean, in reality, he's just like Brandon, a very sweet, pure person that just wants to help people. So,
yeah, beautiful human being for sure.
She missed out on that one.
What were the reactions to your guys' album?
I don't know.
Go for it, Sandra. What have you seen?
What, the reaction of this new album?
Yeah.
Everyone's been enjoying it. I mean, we charted on Billboard.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, number 25 on Billboard Heat Seeker, and so that was a big accomplishment for a band on a debut record. It's just a rare thing, and we're grateful for it. We didn't expect that going in by any means, and just people have been really responsive, and we're grateful for everything, the support that we've gotten from all the bands on this tour and all the fans that have came out to see them, and we're just the opener, so for them to come out and everybody support us that much each night when they see us is beyond grateful.
Yeah.
What are some of the themes to your songs and albums?
The themes to the songs? Well, we only have technically one real album right now, so we have an older one, but it's rebranded. So I would consider us one album. The theme of the album to me was growth and change and the pain involved in that process, and how, sometimes it seems super hopeless when you're in the midst of the chaos, but there's always some sort of light at the end of the tunnel, some sort of resolve at the end of the situation.
We've always been like a pretty positive set of band. Like, just want to help people and show them that there's always more to it, and you can make it through the bitter end. And a lot of the songs on there can help a lot of people. They've helped me.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, helped me too. I mean, I would, it's cool when the band that you're in puts together songs that you can learn from, and sometimes you forget things, and then you like listen to a song that, and you're like, oh yeah, duh.
You should always want to be a fan of your own band, and if you're not
absolutely.
a fan of your own record, then you're fucking doing
probably,
the wrong
yeah,
record.
you're probably not in the right band.
If you don't listen to it on the reg, you're in the wrong band. If you have the
Mm-hmm.
wrong record, you need to go back and redo it.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking love this band. That's all I'm saying.
What are your favorite songs off the records?
Favorite song, singular, if you cared. Favorite rock song, probably Broken Road, because of the meaning and the feel, and it's live and on record. It's like equally cool to me, and the meaning of it really resonates deep with me. So definitely that song would be second.
My favorite song is Cast My Cares. It just gives me an overall like good feeling. It gives me a really reminiscent feeling of being like a kid for some reason. It just sounds like the perfect blend of like that 90s 2000 pop rock that was out at the time frame mixed with like a baby that came out today. But what I think is the best song off the album is The Cure, and I really like the meaning behind The Cure, and it's just all about how people have like almost like, in my eyes, I mean Justin wrote the lyrics, but in my eyes it's about how humanity and society has just like almost like plateaued, and we don't have like inventors anymore, and we're all waiting on the way to the cure while we live as half the people we were, is one of the lines in the song. And there's no more innovators anymore. The last cool thing to come out that was really innovative was the internet. Everything else has been just
I was gonna say Nirvana, but
well, Dave Grohl.
I just fucking love this band. That's all.
What are your favorite songs to play live?
I like Broken Road. It's the song that we open up with on this tour, and it's just so energetic, and people are like, it makes people like turn their heads. They're like, oh, and they walk up to us and like they just sit there and like watch our whole set after that. It's really cool.
yeah, it kicks the set off right. Like it gets the energy amped and everything. So I feel like that's a good opener.
Yeah, Broken Road I think is everybody's favorite song to play off this album as of right now, and then Stay Alive is really cool because like if we have like a song that a lot of people know so far, it's the one that when we have fans at the show or people that don't realize like they know who we are yet, you'll see them singing along to that song. So it's always cool,
Yeah, just look
to
at
be
the crowd.
3,000 miles away from home and see somebody singing your lyrics to you, and
It is
that
pretty
song
cool.
is very sentimental to them as well.
What's the meaning behind Open Your Eyes?
Well, it's honestly it's really simple and complex at the same time, but the simple meaning in my eyes would be, don't sleep through the most important moments of your life when the decision-making process is the most important. Like a lot of people kind of overlook the importance of every moment, and to me it's just like keep your eyes peeled, look out, like always look out for yourself and look out for others. And a lot of people, I feel, distract themselves away from understanding the importance of the moment. That's my meaning.
Yeah, I mean, I think the name for Open Your Eyes for me has always been, it's a name that we've always, thrown around, Justin and I, since we were kids, so maybe doing, but it's always been about how crazy society is today and how there's no, I guess, moral or ethical standpoint in humans anymore, and we just need to see where we're at, and if we want to keep progressing as humans, we need to go ahead and make some kind of change, so everybody needs to open their eyes to what's happening in the world, and just an overall view and not just be blinded by what's right in front of you.
Right.
What's the tour life like for you guys?
No sleep.
To be 100% honest, it's aside from like the times that we're hanging out with bands and playing, it's a little bit boring. You sit in a van, you listen to music. We don't party, so it's it's a bit boring, but you know, you do things to occupy your time. We have a nice little TV in the van and
Watch Star Wars.
exercise, skateboard, yoga, whatever.
If you have days off, you know, that's always like the key ones to go ahead and do stuff. Like we had a friend that was in Disney World, so we got to go to like Disney World, and then I'm a big basketball fan. Justin and Sandra are too. So like when we have days off, we try to go to wherever the pro team is, and we want to hit every stadium on you know, in the U.S. at some point.
It's our goal.
We go to all kinds of skate parks when we're on break from, you know, before
Mini
shows.
golfing.
Mini golfing is our
dude.
favorite thing to do collectively as a band as well.
It is really cool. Mini golf.
We're good kids.
Our moms are happy with us.
And lastly, who are your guys' influences?
Oh man, I mean, I think we could all agree Dave Grohl is a big influence
Dave Grohl
on us.
collectively.
He's
But
a source of inspiration for all of us.
Because, you know, me, because he's a drummer and he writes amazing music. Being a drummer and being a guitarist and being, you know, Nirvana and Foo Fighters, it's like,
It's
he's the man. Yeah, like, he's the man.
For me, definitely biggest people who got me to pick up a guitar would be like Led Zeppelin, and Sabbath is huge. The Doors, you know, Boston,
Yeah, he likes classic rock.
old stuff, and then a lot of modern like electronic music too.
for me, it is, there's a few things that go into this.
Okay.
Collectively as a group, it is the greatest band of all time. Their name is CKY. They're kind of non-existent at this point. They're still trying to bring the band back up, but definitely their bass player Vern inspired me to even pick up an instrument. He's been a great mentor to me, took me under his wing, and they gave me a ton of advice in the industry, and they come out to our shows on this tour. Chad, the guitar player, is awesome. My newest mentor that I have, like in this day and age for me, is Ice Cube, which is kind of weird, and like people laugh at it, you know, people think that.
You get a shirt?
But yeah, no, I love Ice
Who
Cube.
got you that shirt?
Sandra got me that shirt.
Christmas present.
But
Who got you
but this is why I love Ice Cube. It's because Ice Cube came literally from being his standpoint on the quote unquote American dream. He came from being in an area where, you know, you're supposed to, people say you have no chance, and he goes ahead and ends up being this, you know, amazing musical artist, ends up being a great director, a great screenwriter, and just an overall influence, like how someone comes from literally nothing to rising at the top and headlining Coachella and stuff like that. And he's on so many different levels of just an overall awesome person. And somehow I want to try to get to all those points eventually. And then my last and final influence is always the people that come out and the fans, you know what I mean? Because it's just crazy to see that people really connect over what you're doing. And if there's anything that inspires me, it's when I go to a show of ours and there's just kids singing it. You know, I mean, it's crazy when you see people just like, oh my gosh, you know, this is the best day of my life. I've been waiting for this day for so long. I bought tickets forever to go to the show. Like, damn, I didn't know anybody like me.
Yeah, it did hit me really hard. This one girl we met was, I think it was in Lubbock, and she came up, she had her shirt on and wanted us to sign the CD, and she was so excited. She's like, dude, I bought the album like minutes after it was out, like at 12:02 or whatever, you know, when it came out. Wow. I was like, that's so cool. That blew me away, because I had no clue people in Texas were waiting for it, or anybody for that matter. But, you know, it definitely gave me like a full circle, like just thankful feeling.